Hey guys, it's me Maya and welcome back to Maya Mondays. So personalities. Everybody has one, and according to Myers-Brigg, there's at least 16 different combinations of characteristics that make you, you. I recently took this test last winter break, last year, and since then I've learned a lot about myself and a lot about others, and it has contributed greatly to my self-growth. And so I figured, why not take the personality test now on my YouTube channel and give you guys a little insight to who I am and what makes me me. So let's get started. So I have my laptop. I'm not sponsored by Apple, so just pretend that's not there. But I'm gonna open up my Google and search Myers-Brigg. It should be with the first one that pops up. So the first link, 16 personalities. And last time I took this, I was an entj-t personality type. And I'm gonna take this again to see if anything's changed. And if not, you're gonna get to know a little bit more about me. So let's get started. So you enjoy vibrant social events? I would say so. I'm pretty social. Do I get invited to things? That's another story. You often spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas, of course, because normality and reality is boring. Your travel plans are more likely to look like a rough list of ideas than a detailed itinerary. It really depends. Normally it's a rough list, but sometimes I understand that time comes into play. But normally when I go, like literally me and my best friend, we just like wing it every time we go anywhere. So I guess I would say a rough list makes more sense for me. You often think about what you should have said in a conversation long after it has taken place. Absolutely. Because when I get into arguments with people, I come up with better comebacks. I also think about like how I could have handled a situation better or other conversations as well. So it's not just arguments. If your friend is sad about something, your first instinct is to support them, not try to solve their problem. Okay, this one I'm working on because I used to just be like, here's a suggestion or here's advice that wasn't asked for. So I'm kind of good at both. I'm getting better at being more emotionally sensitive. So when people come to me with situations like that, I try to ask first, like, okay, do you want me to just listen or do you want advice? And usually people come to me for advice, which is nice, but I'm getting better at the emotional thing. People can rarely upset you. No. Yeah, it happens a lot. Minor inconveniences. You often rely on other people to be the ones to start a conversation and keep it going. It really depends. I would disagree because I'm a little bit more extroverted than I give myself credit for, but I'm not one to like shut down anybody, I guess. If you have to temporarily put your plans on hold, you make sure it is top priority to get back on track as soon as possible. I guess, yeah. If you stop something, why not go back to it when you finish your side task? You rarely worry if you made a good impression on someone you met. Okay, I'm gonna disagree because I know who I am or have a good sense of who I am or who I think I am right now. So if you don't like me based off of a first impression, that's on you because you could always get to know me more. And if you get to know me more and you still don't like me, then that's more valid than just saying, oh, I met you once and you gave me this impression, so I don't like you, because that just doesn't make sense. I don't really worry about it at all. It would be a challenge for you to spend the whole weekend all by yourself without feeling bored. Absolutely not. I need alone time. I love alone time. So I don't need people to not be bored, if that makes sense. You are more of a detail-oriented than big picture person. I would say yes because I'm a perfectionist. It really depends on what we're talking about. You are very affectionate with people you care about. Absolutely. If I like you, you're gonna know that I like you. And I show it in different ways sometimes, but yeah. You're still bothered by the mistakes you made a long time ago. Absolutely. And it's not my fault. It's because other people keep bringing it up. Or social media. Like, I'll get notifications from an account that I thought I blocked a while ago, and I'm just like, thank you. At parties and similar events, you can most likely be found farther away from the action. Highly disagree. No, I'm probably part of the action, to be honest. You often find it difficult to relate to people who let their emotions guide them. Absolutely. Because I don't do that. I don't do that personally. It really depends on the situation for this one, I guess, because I've been told when it comes to relationships, I make emotional decisions, which I think is valid. Like, that still makes sense. But when it comes to like life decisions or other decisions for like literally anything else, I make logical decisions. I used to be good at making logical decisions in relationships. I don't know what happened.
You became soft because you're a normal human being.
You know, we're still figuring it out. I'm only 18. When looking for a movie to watch, you can spend ages browsing the catalog. No, I kind of just watch whatever's on. That's what happens with me on Netflix all the time. Like, I have watched so many random one-season Netflix originals. When you sleep, your dreams tend to be bizarre and fantastical. Yeah, my dreams make me very uncomfortable. In your opinion, it is okay to step on others to get ahead in life. Uh-oh. I'm gonna agree with this only because in high school, I guess, I kind of got this mindset where because I was in an academy, everybody was like competing with each other for no reason, like I said before. But I didn't really like put anybody else down, but I just made sure that my work was better to my standards, if that makes sense. But in life and in work, if you want to get ahead, you have to like think about what's good for you, in my opinion. You are dedicated and focused on your goals, only rarely getting sidetracked. I would say so. If you make a mistake, you tend to start doubting yourself, your abilities, or your knowledge. I'm gonna semi-agree with that because I got really upset with myself first semester when I was making simple mistakes that no one else was making, but I'm getting better at that. You usually lose interest in a discussion when it gets philosophical. Absolutely not. I love having deep conversations. If we're not having a deep conversation at any point in our friendship, why are we friends? You would never let yourself cry in front of others. I'm gonna agree with that, but it tends to happen anyway. I hate crying over stupid stuff. When I cry in front of others, it's usually because I'm upset, like not sad upset, but like angry upset, and like I just hate like the pity party or like the sympathy that people just throw your way as soon as you're crying. I don't know, I feel weird about crying in front of people. You like discussing different views and theories on what the world could look like in the future. Sure, it's gonna happen anyway, so you might as well contemplate how to make it better if you possibly can. When it comes to making life-changing choices, you mostly listen to your heart rather than your head. No. I mean, it depends, I guess, so I'll lower it. You cannot imagine yourself dedicating your life to the study of something that you cannot see, touch, or experience. Just talking about religion because I'm not religious. What does that even mean? I don't know. I'm gonna disagree because that sounds intriguing. You usually prefer to get your revenge rather than forgive. I'm gonna agree, but I don't have to personally do it, which is the good thing because karma's a
Dog.
so I don't have to do anything. I just sit back and watch. You often make decisions on a whim when driving. Sorry, Mom. I'm gonna agree. I've been a little bit more spontaneous now because like you only live once. I'm only gonna be this young once, you know, and so like I should be taking every opportunity I can. You always know exactly what you want. Do I though? I'm gonna agree with that because I have standards and I know what I expect of people. You rarely think back on the choices you made and wonder what you could have done differently. Absolutely not. It's always the coulda, woulda, shouldas that get you, right? We're 60% of the way done! You tend to focus on present realities rather than future possibilities. I'm gonna slightly disagree with that. It's important to realize what's going on now, but you also need to know what you want to happen in the future, I suppose. You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings. Yes. I don't know how to explain it, but I've never been good at empathizing. Sometimes people just get upset for what seems to be no reason to me. Like I said, getting better, trying to learn, it's just a little complicated. When you know someone thinks highly of you, you also wonder how long it will be until... No! Okay, like in a workplace, I don't really expect them to become disappointed at any point, but in a relationship, like if I like you more, I'm just gonna be like, okay, when are you gonna get bored of me? Or like, when are you gonna like decide that you're done? Because that's just what I'm used to. Aww. And I'm sorry if this is like depressing, but like that's just how it is for me, so I'm gonna slightly agree to that. You look after yourself first and others come in second. I'm supposed to care for myself? No, I'm kidding.
I promise I'm okay.
I think being out of a relationship recently has made me realize that I need to focus on myself first. I kind of forgot about that. I don't know. I'm gonna just slightly disagree. You often contemplate the reasons for human existence. Absolutely. Yep. You have got detailed education or career development plans stretching several years into your future. I have no idea what I'm doing. Education plans, yes. Career, no. I'm gonna slightly agree. You find it easy to empathize with a person who has gone through something you never have. No. If I've not gone through it, I don't understand how you're feeling. And I think that makes sense, right?
Yes.
After a long and exhausting week, a fun party is just what you need. No, I want to be by myself. Get away from me. You always consider how your actions might affect other people before doing something. Nope. Listen, I have learned that what I'm going to do is going to affect people, but how they take a certain thing is not my responsibility. So if you're gonna feel upset about something that I told you that was constructive criticism to better yourself because I care about you, that's on you, not me. You rarely feel insecure. Disagree. Oh, see results. Oh, we're done. Okay. Well, now y'all know a little bit about me, so let's see what I am. Yeah, I'm still the same. I didn't expect that to change very much. Oh wow, my extrovertedness has changed. See, that's the big one for me. My nature is thinking over feeling, which means I'm more logical than emotional. So yeah, the commander. It's a strong, bold personality type, and it is actually very rare for females and in general, but the people I share it with is pretty cool. Like Steve Jobs, Gordon Ramsay, Harrison Ford, Margaret Thatcher, Whoopi Goldberg, Jim Carrey. I share this personality type with a lot of badasses, which is pretty cool. It's a hard personality type to live with, but it's the personality type I was given. That was a lot. If you want to figure out what personality type you are, all you have to do is search Myers-Brigg personality test. It's a really fun test, and actually reading through everything gives you really good insight. It also gives stuff like strengths and weaknesses and what you're like in a relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic. It also tells you like work ethic. So if you want to learn more about yourself, I highly recommend this test. So yeah, this has been fun. It's been a fun time. Follow my medias. But yeah, hopefully you learned about me. I learned a little bit more about myself just now because some things have kind of changed. But with that said, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, a bird just flew right in front of my window. Hello, buddy. Oh my gosh, what is going on? There's birds all outside my window right now. How long have I been talking? Oh, great, half an hour. This will be fun to edit.